know who beating me, bro. The only that's really ahead in that space is YoungBoy.
NLE Chopper and YoungBoy. Everybody see YoungBoy ain't messing with nobody. The boy doing his thing.
NLE Chopper, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad.
Instead of him doing his own thing, he said, you know what, I'm going to attack this man. I'm going to mess with him.
And Cottrell is evil, and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees. And
I want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep.
Yo, the internet is straight up losing it right now, and the rap world is officially in chaos. Why? Because NBA YoungBoy just dropped a freestyle that had everyone questioning everything. Fans are shocked, reactions are wild, and rappers themselves are coming for him hard. The clips are everywhere, and you don't want to miss this. The freestyle has been called everything from mind-bogglingly bad to a complete disaster, and the tea spilling behind the scenes is even juicier than the performance itself. It all went down when YoungBoy posted a video, supposedly just vibing in the studio, freestyling off the dome. What nobody expected was that within seconds, his flow, lyrics, and energy looked off, like way off. Insiders say he stumbled over bars, made references that didn't make sense, and even mispronounced names of other rappers. Fans immediately went viral with clips, memes, and reactions, and the comment sections exploded with disbelief. Is he serious? Did he forget how to rap? Zero IQ alert. That's what people were saying. But here's where the real drama kicks in. Rappers across social media started taking sides. Some publicly shaded him, some privately reached out to check on him, and others leaked stories about what allegedly went down in the studio that day. Emotions ran high. Whispers of family drama, disagreements with his team, and even accusations of sabotage started surfacing. Insiders claim that even YoungBoy's closest collaborators were left divided, some defending him, some calling for him to get his act together. And trust me, this isn't just about one bad freestyle. This is about egos, respect in the industry, I was saying, and the fragile balance between fame and reputation. Every clip, every comment, every reaction added fuel to the fire. By the end of the night, the internet was officially divided, and NBA YoungBoy had just become the center of a viral storm that's nowhere near cooling down. The chaos started almost immediately after NBA YoungBoy's freestyle hit social media. What was supposed to be a casual studio drop quickly turned into a full-blown spectacle. Insiders say that from the moment the camera started rolling, something felt off. YoungBoy seemed distracted, unfocused, almost like he wasn't even there mentally. His usual energy, the fire that fans love, was replaced with awkward pauses, stumbles, and lines that didn't make sense. People who had been in the studio with him said it was unlike anything we've ever seen. As soon as the video leaked, fans were quick to react. Clips of the freestyle started trending on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Memes exploded. People were joking about mispronunciations, nonsensical bars, and even some verses that allegedly sounded like he had forgotten what he was talking about mid-line. Fans were shocked. One tweet went viral saying, "NBA YoungBoy really just out here giving us 0 IQ bars and expecting clout." Comments section arguments went on for hours, some defending him, some outright mocking. Insiders claimed that YoungBoy's phone was blowing up non-stop with both supportive messages and brutal shade from fans and fellow artists alike. But the drama didn't stay online. According to sources, tensions in the studio were already high that day. One collaborator reportedly tried to guide YoungBoy through the freestyle, but he waved them off. Emotions ran high and voices were raised. One assistant allegedly yelled, "Bro, focus, you're about to embarrass yourself," while YoungBoy, frustrated, snapped back, "I got this, just let me do me." Insiders say the argument lasted for almost 10 minutes, with other team members trying to mediate. The energy was so tense that some people in the studio reportedly left early, unwilling to witness what was unfolding. Then came the leaks. Apparently, a clip from a private phone recorded during the session surfaced online. In it, YoungBoy's voice cracks in the middle of a bar, and he stumbles over a punchline that fans later called the most confusing line in rap history. Rumors started flying that this was intentional, that YoungBoy was trying some avant-garde experiment, but insiders say no, it was raw, unfiltered, and completely off his usual rhythm. Other rappers reportedly saw the clip almost immediately, and reactions ranged from disbelief to laughter to outright anger. Some reached out to their teams asking, is he serious? Did he forget how to rap? Family drama reportedly played a role too. Insiders claim that YoungBoy's team and family were split on how to handle the fallout. Some wanted him to issue an apology or clarification, while others pushed to let the storm pass and focus on music in private. The family was left divided. One source says, it felt like a battlefield. People were shouting, crying, and some were just pacing the room, unsure how to fix it. The disagreements reportedly carried late into the night, with some members threatening to go public with their own statements if the situation wasn't handled properly. Meanwhile, rappers across the industry started weighing in. Some who have collaborated with YoungBoy before tried to defend him publicly, tweeting vague statements like, don't judge the hustle, or we all have off days. Others, however, didn't hold back. Screenshots circulated of messages allegedly sent to YoungBoy's peers, saying things like, man, this is embarrassing, and he's losing it on camera. The insider notes that these messages caused further tension, with some artists feeling personally attacked or dragged into the drama unwillingly. On social media, the situation spiraled even faster. Influencers jumped in, creating reaction videos dissecting every bar, every pause, every misstep. One popular content creator allegedly commented, I've seen a lot of freestyles, but this is something else. The phrase "zero IQ freestyle" began trending within hours. Fans dissected the video frame by frame, even creating mock transcripts of the bars that made the least sense. Memes circulated comparing YoungBoy to cartoon characters or referencing pop culture moments that had nothing to do with rap. The online frenzy only amplified the offline tensions in the studio and among his team. Insiders say that YoungBoy himself was aware of the chaos almost immediately. Reportedly, he watched clips on his phone while still in the studio, visibly frustrated. At one point, he allegedly threw his headphones on the couch and muttered, "They don't get it. They don't understand." His frustration reportedly escalated when a close collaborator tried to intervene, suggesting that he re-record the freestyle or clarify his bars. YoungBoy reportedly shouted back, "I said what I said, this is how it's supposed to sound." Emotions ran high, and one source claims the atmosphere was thick with tension, like something was about to snap. To make matters worse, insiders say that a leaked group chat added fuel to the fire. In the chat, other rappers allegedly expressed their opinions in unfiltered ways. Some called it a train wreck. Others joked that YoungBoy was off his meds, and one reportedly even accused him of trying to make everyone look bad on purpose. The messages quickly circulated online, adding layers of speculation about personal conflicts and rivalries. The family and team were reportedly furious that private conversations were exposed, which only heightened emotions. And just when it seemed like the storm couldn't get any bigger, rumors started swirling about potential sabotage. Some insiders alleged that someone in the studio might have leaked the clip intentionally to stir drama or hurt YoungBoy's reputation. Accusations flew between team members, creating heated arguments and whispered threats. One assistant allegedly told another, "If this gets out, it's on you," while the accused denied everything. The insider says the tension was palpable, with people pacing, muttering, and sometimes yelling in frustration. Fans outside of the studio weren't just watching, they were reacting in real time. Live streams exploded with people reacting to the freestyle, many laughing, some crying, and others trying to defend YoungBoy. Some fans allegedly organized impromptu debates online, with participants split between those who thought the freestyle was terrible and those who argued it was experimental genius. The debate became so intense that hashtags about YoungBoy's zero IQ freestyle were trending on multiple platforms, and clips of these fan reactions went viral within hours. Even other rappers weren't immune to the frenzy. According to insiders, several well-known artists called their teams to discuss how they should respond publicly, while others allegedly leaked their private reactions to stir conversation online. The drama became a full-blown industry conversation, with rumors of diss tracks being written in response, potential collaborations being reconsidered, and alliances shifting based on who supported YoungBoy and who didn't. And amidst all this chaos, insiders say YoungBoy himself went through a roller coaster of emotions. One moment he was angry, pacing and yelling at anyone who tried to intervene. The next, he was reportedly quiet, staring at his phone, scrolling through reactions, and shaking shaking his head in disbelief. At one point, he allegedly said to a close friend, "I can't believe they're taking this seriously, it's just a freestyle." But the friend responded, "Bro, you know how the internet is. They're gonna make this a mountain." By the end of the night, the studio was in disarray. The team was exhausted, some members had left early, and YoungBoy reportedly retreated to a private room to cool off. The insider claims that the family and collaborators spent hours trying to decide how to handle the situation publicly, but no consensus was reached. The next day, social media had exploded even more, with clips being shared millions of times and reactions continuing to pour in from fans, artists, and commentators alike. The insider concludes that this was more than just a freestyle gone wrong. It was a perfect storm of personal stress, industry pressure, family drama, social media frenzy, and potential sabotage. And as everyone watched the chaos unfold, it became clear NBA YoungBoy had ignited a firestorm that would not be easily contained. What started as a simple studio freestyle had now turned into a full-blown viral crisis, one that could impact reputations, relationships, and the dynamics of the rap industry itself. And just when it seemed like the day's drama had peaked, insiders hint that another unexpected twist was about to hit. One that could change everything for YoungBoy, his team, and the fans who were glued to every clip, comment, and reaction online. The twist came when a private video allegedly leaked from YoungBoy's inner circle. Insiders say it showed him in the studio, replaying the freestyle, visibly frustrated, muttering to himself, and arguing with one of his producers. "I don't get why people are making this a thing," he allegedly said. The producer responded, "Bro, you know the internet never lets anything slide. They're gonna roast you." Emotions ran high, voices were raised, and according to sources, other team members had to step in to prevent the argument from escalating further. The atmosphere was reportedly electric with tension, like everyone was holding their breath, waiting for the next blow-up. Meanwhile, fans online were dissecting every second of the leaked video. Some zoomed in on facial expressions, others analyzed the lyrics line by line, claiming he lost the plot or forgot what rhyme schemes even were. Hashtags were trending non-stop, some supportive like Adwagachu, but most mocking, like Onger Zeroic Freestyle or Car Young Boylo Stut. The insider notes that within hours, the freestyle had over 1 million clips, memes, and reaction videos circulating across multiple platforms, amplifying the pressure on YoungBoy and his team. Insiders say that the leak triggered a full-blown crisis inside his team. Some members allegedly accused each other of being careless, saying, "Why wasn't this private?" While others argued it was sabotage. The blame game reportedly escalated to shouting matches. One team member allegedly shouted, "If this gets out, it's your fault." Another retorted, "Don't put this on me. You know I had nothing to do with it." Emotions ran high, and the family was reportedly split, with some trying to defend YoungBoy and others frustrated at how the situation was spiraling out of control. Sources say YoungBoy himself was scrolling through social media, visibly shaken. Insiders describe him shaking his head, muttering, "They don't understand me. Why is this a problem?" Friends and family reportedly tried to reassure him, but he was inconsolable. At one point, he allegedly turned to a close confidant and said, "I gave them everything I had, and they turned it into a joke." The confidant reportedly replied, "Bro, it's the internet. They're gonna make memes no matter what." YoungBoy shook his head again, saying, "It's more than memes, it's my reputation." The insider also revealed that several other rappers were privately reacting to the leaked freestyle. Some reached out to their teams, asking if it was real or staged. Others publicly shaded him with cryptic posts. Rumors spread that a few artists were even planning to drop bars referencing the freestyle, escalating the tension further. Sources say that YoungBoy's team was forced into crisis meetings to decide how to respond without fueling more drama. Family drama reportedly intensified. Insiders claim that YoungBoy's siblings and close relatives were caught in the middle of heated debates. Some family members wanted to issue public statements defending him, while others believed silence was the better strategy. Emotions ran high, with one family member allegedly saying, "If we say something, it could make it worse," and another replying, "If we don't, he'll look weak." The disagreement reportedly carried late into the night, leaving some members in tears and others pacing the room. The insider says the chaos wasn't just confined to social media and family drama. Allegedly, YoungBoy's management received threatening emails and messages from fans claiming they were disappointed or done supporting him. These messages reportedly fueled the pressure, adding to the emotional strain he was already under. Friends reportedly advised him to ignore the hate, but insiders say he couldn't help checking notifications, each one cutting deeper than the last. Rumors of disloyalty in the studio began circulating as well. Insiders allege that one assistant may have intentionally leaked the video to stir controversy or gain clout. Accusations flew among team members, escalating into more shouting matches. One insider said it was like a powder keg. Nobody trusted anyone, and emotions were raw. Some crew members reportedly left the studio early, unwilling to deal with the tension. Amidst all the drama, fans continued to create reaction content. Live streams of people watching the freestyle went viral, and reaction channels posted exaggerated takes on the performance. Some fans defended YoungBoy, saying he was experimenting with a new style, while others mocked him mercilessly. Memes comparing him to cartoon characters, fictional characters, and even politicians circulated, further igniting the firestorm. Additionally, insiders say that a few high-profile rappers weighed in publicly. One posted a cryptic tweet, "Sometimes you gotta know when to step back." Another posted a video of themselves laughing and shaking their head, leading fans to speculate that they were directly referencing YoungBoy's freestyle. These reactions reportedly angered YoungBoy's inner circle, sparking more arguments and speculation about possible rivalries. Inside the studio, sources claim YoungBoy's emotions were a roller coaster. He reportedly alternated between anger, frustration, and sadness. At one point, he allegedly sat down, buried his face in his hands, and whispered, "I just wanted to freestyle. Why is this so complicated?" The insider notes that his team tried to calm him, but the emotional weight was too heavy. Voices were raised, tears threatened, and the atmosphere was reportedly almost unbearable. The insider also revealed that tensions between YoungBoy and a close collaborator escalated during the week following the leak. Reportedly, they argued about how to handle the fallout publicly. The collaborator allegedly said, "We need to control the narrative, man," while YoungBoy reportedly shot back, "I don't care about narratives, I care about respect." Emotions ran high, and sources claim the argument ended with the collaborator storming out of the studio. By the weekend, insiders say the freestyle controversy had reached mainstream news. Blogs, gossip accounts, and YouTube channels were all covering the story. Fans were sharing memes and clips faster than ever. The Zero IQ freestyle became a trending topic, and the pressure on YoungBoy reportedly intensified. Some friends and collaborators allegedly warned him about how this could affect endorsements, deals, and collaborations. And just when it seemed like the drama couldn't escalate further, insiders hint that another unexpected development was brewing. Someone allegedly close to YoungBoy was planning to leak private conversations about the freestyle, potentially exposing more family disagreements, team conflicts, and behind-the-scenes arguments. According to the insider, if this happened, it could change everything for YoungBoy, intensifying the drama even more. The insider concludes that this was no longer just a freestyle gone wrong. It had turned into a multi-layered crisis involving fans, rappers, family, collaborators, social media, and potentially even betrayal from those closest to him. Every clip, comment, and reaction added fuel to the fire, and NBA YoungBoy found himself at the center of a storm that seemed impossible to escape. And just when everyone thought the weekend's drama had peaked, insiders say that the next viral twist was already unfolding behind closed doors. One that would shock fans, shake the rap industry, and leave everyone questioning what YoungBoy's next move would be. The next twist reportedly came late Sunday night, according to insiders. A private conversation between NBA YoungBoy and one of his closest collaborators allegedly leaked online. In the video, YoungBoy can be seen pacing the room, clearly agitated. He says, "I don't care about memes. I don't care about bars going viral. People are twisting everything." The collaborator, Keen, trying to calm him, says, "Bro, it's social media. You can't control it." The tension in the room was reportedly so thick that even other team members standing nearby were hesitant to speak, afraid of triggering another outburst. Fans immediately caught wind of the leaked conversation. Clips spread across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, with captions like "NBA YoungBoy loses it again" and "Studio Meltdown PT2." Insiders say that once the leak hit, emotions among fans were running wild. Some expressed sympathy, saying he was under immense pressure, while others mocked him relentlessly. The Zero IQ freestyle combined with the leaked video fueled endless debates online, and hashtags like #Bameltown and YoungBoy Exposed were trending worldwide. But the drama didn't stop there. insiders claim that family dynamics began to complicate things further. Some relatives were furious about the leaked conversation, claiming it painted YoungBoy in a negative light. Arguments reportedly broke out on group calls, with one family member allegedly saying, "This is exactly why we need to control what gets out," while another replied, "He needs to speak his truth, stop trying to sugarcoat everything." Emotions ran high, and the insider describes it as a war zone behind the scenes. Meanwhile, rappers across the industry were reacting behind the scenes. Insiders say that a few artists who had previously worked with YoungBoy were allegedly laughing at the situation in private, sharing the clips with their teams, and making sarcastic comments. One reportedly said, "Man, this is unreal. I've seen people flop, but this is next level." Another allegedly reached out to a mutual collaborator saying, "Should we check if he's okay or just watch the show?" This fueled rumors online that other rappers might release disses or commentary tracks, creating tension in the industry. Inside the studio, YoungBoy was reportedly spiraling. Insiders say he alternated between yelling at his team, retreating to a corner with headphones on, and scrolling through his phone, reading every comment, every reaction, every meme. One insider noted that he was almost obsessive, like he couldn't look away. Emotions ran high as he tried to process the backlash, with some team members quietly wondering if he might walk away from recording altogether. Then, according to insiders, the most shocking twist hit. Someone close to YoungBoy allegedly threatened to release private messages between him and his ex-collaborators that could further expose family disputes and creative disagreements. This reportedly caused panic within his team. One insider says that YoungBoy's face went pale when he heard about it, and he immediately called a private meeting to discuss damage control. The atmosphere was described as tense, desperate, and volatile, with people shouting over each other to find a solution. Fans online caught wind of the potential leaks, and speculation exploded. Some claimed that YoungBoy's reputation was crumbling, while others tried to defend him. Fan accounts and gossip channels posted reaction videos that dissected every angle of the situation, and insiders say YoungBoy's phone never stopped buzzing with notifications. The pressure reportedly began to take a toll on his mental health, with one team member allegedly saying, "He looks like he's carrying the weight of the world." The insider also revealed that a group of rappers allegedly contacted YoungBoy privately, some with concern and some with thinly veiled shade. One allegedly sent a message saying, "We've all had bad days, but this is something else." Another supposedly joked about the freestyle in a way that insiders say only made YoungBoy more frustrated. The insider notes that these interactions contributed to a growing sense of paranoia, with YoungBoy reportedly questioning who he could trust. Meanwhile, family drama escalated further. Insiders claimed that siblings and cousins were allegedly arguing about whether to release a statement or let the situation unfold. One reportedly said, "If we don't speak now, we look weak," while another replied, "We don't need more chaos, just let it die down." Emotions ran high, with some members allegedly storming out of group calls, leaving others in tears. The insider describes the family as divided and emotionally exhausted. As the week progressed, insiders say the freestyle's impact was felt across the music industry. Blogs, gossip channels, and YouTube reaction videos kept the story alive, and memes continued to flood social media. Insiders claim that some rappers even reportedly referenced the freestyle in private studio sessions, joking or making subtle commentary in their lyrics. The drama became a talking point not just for fans, but for everyone connected to the industry. Inside the studio, YoungBoy's team reportedly held a crisis meeting to discuss next steps. Some argued for a public statement addressing the freestyle. Others pushed for silence to let the storm pass. One insider claims the argument turned heated, with voices raised and frustration boiling over. YoungBoy reportedly sat quietly, observing the chaos, but clearly affected by the emotions swirling around him. He allegedly muttered, "I can't deal with this. Why is everything blown out of proportion?" Rumors of sabotage also resurfaced. Insiders allege that someone within his inner circle may have intentionally leaked videos and private messages to create drama, gain clout, or manipulate public perception. Accusations flew, shouting matches erupted, and the insider says tensions were so high that some people reportedly left the studio early, refusing to participate in the chaos. Meanwhile, fans were relentless. Insiders claim that they created reaction compilations, stitched together memes, and even organized live debates online dissecting every bar of the freestyle. The Zero IQ freestyle label stuck, and YoungBoy's team reportedly scrambled to respond to both fans and industry reactions. One insider says the tension was palpable, with everyone waiting to see if YoungBoy would address the situation directly or retreat further into privacy. By midweek, insiders say YoungBoy made a private decision. He would take a short break from social media to avoid further stress. Some family members and team members supported the move, while others worried it might be perceived as him hiding from the controversy. The insider notes that the decision caused even more speculation online, with fans theorizing endlessly about what was happening behind closed doors. The insider also claims that the rapper spent time alone in the studio, recording new music but keeping it private. Allegedly, the focus was on raw expression, ignoring bars or flow entirely as a way to process emotions. This reportedly helped YoungBoy cope with the chaos, but insiders warn that the fallout from the Zero IQ freestyle and leaked conversations was far from over. As tensions simmered, another alleged development reportedly occurred. A former collaborator supposedly reached out to YoungBoy, hinting at releasing commentary tracks about the freestyle. Insiders say this threat sparked panic among the team, leading to another round of heated discussions about loyalty, trust, and damage control. Emotions ran high, and with some team members reportedly in tears, others pacing, and YoungBoy himself reportedly muttering under his breath, "Why can't anything just be normal?" And just when it seemed like the drama might start to settle, insiders hint that yet another unexpected twist was about to hit, one that could redefine how fans, rappers, and even family members viewed NBA YoungBoy. According to the insider, the next viral development would be even bigger, more shocking, and more emotionally charged than anything that had happened so far. The next twist reportedly came when an anonymous source claimed that a private audio had leaked online, capturing NBA YoungBoy venting about the entire freestyle fiasco to a close friend. Insiders say in the audio he could be heard saying, "I can't believe everything I do is dissected. Every word, every pause, it's too much." The friend allegedly tried to calm him saying, "Bro, everyone has off days. Just ride it out." But emotions ran high, and YoungBoy reportedly shouted back, "It's not just an off day, it's my whole rep." This leaked audio sent fans into overdrive. Clips went viral instantly, with reaction videos analyzing his tone, his phrasing, and even his breathing. Hashtags like Ichiro YoungBoy Meltdown and Freestyle Chaos were trending worldwide. Fans argued endlessly about whether he was overreacting or if the industry was being too harsh. Memes comparing YoungBoy to stressed cartoon characters and fictional heroes flooded social media, amplifying the drama further. Insiders say the online storm only intensified the pressure on YoungBoy and his team. Family tension reportedly hit a boiling point. Insiders claim that relatives were arguing late into the night about how to protect YoungBoy's image. One family member allegedly said, "We need to release a statement or people will think he's unstable." Another reportedly replied, "We can't just feed the drama machine. Silence is stronger." The disagreements left the family divided, with some members in tears and others pacing, trying to figure out the right move. The insider describes it as pure chaos behind closed doors. Inside the studio, the team struggled to regain control. Sources say that some members wanted to address the leaks publicly, while others pushed for private solutions. Emotions ran high, with shouting matches erupting over how to handle fans, social media, and other rappers' reactions. One insider noted that the stress was so intense that some crew members left early, unable to cope with the escalating drama. Rumors of betrayal reportedly surfaced again. Insiders allege that someone close to YoungBoy intentionally leaked clips and messages to spark controversy. Accusations flew across the studio, with voices rising and threats allegedly exchanged. One team member reportedly said, "If this comes from you, I'm done," while the accused denied everything. The tension reportedly reached a point where insiders feared physical confrontations could occur. Fans outside the studio continued to fuel the fire. Reaction channels dissected every bar, every misstep, and every facial expression. Live streams showed people analyzing the freestyle frame by frame. Supporters defended YoungBoy, yet calling him experimental and raw, while critics labeled him lost or off his game. The insider claims that the constant attention and debate pushed YoungBoy to extremes emotionally, leaving him frustrated, anxious, and exhausted. Insiders also claim that some industry rivals quietly reacted to the situation. A few allegedly circulated clips and commented privately on the chaos, while others publicly shaded him with cryptic posts and tweets. Insiders say that YoungBoy reportedly saw some of these reactions, which added fuel to the fire and reportedly increased his stress levels. One source claims he muttered, "I can't win no matter what I do." Meanwhile, insiders revealed that YoungBoy's team debated whether to release an official statement addressing the Zero IQ freestyle controversy. The discussions were heated. One team member reportedly said, "We need to control the narrative now, or it's going to spiral even more." Another allegedly argued, "If we address it, we're feeding the fire." Emotions ran high, voices raised, and the insider says YoungBoy remained quiet, silently processing the chaos around him. Family drama continued to complicate things. Insiders say that siblings and close relatives were allegedly debating whether to publicly defend YoungBoy or remain silent. Some argued that silence would make him look strong, while others feared it would make him look unstable. The disagreements reportedly escalated into arguments that lasted hours, leaving some family members in tears and others pacing the room. The insider describes the situation as emotionally exhausting and unpredictable. As the week progressed, insiders say the freestyle continued to dominate social media. Blogs, YouTube reaction channels, and gossip accounts analyzed every angle of the situation. Memes comparing YoungBoy to cartoon characters, politicians, and fictional heroes flooded the internet. Fans created parody videos, stitched together reaction compilations, and organized debates about whether YoungBoy's freestyle was genius or a disaster. The insider claims that the online frenzy put immense pressure on YoungBoy and his team. Inside the studio, tensions reportedly escalated further. Insiders say that some team members allegedly confronted each other about how to handle the leaks and social media reactions. Shouting matches reportedly erupted, with people blaming each other for the situation. One insider noted, "It felt like a battlefield. Nobody trusted anyone." And emotions were raw. Some members reportedly left the studio early, unable to handle the pressure. Meanwhile, insiders revealed that a few close collaborators privately advised YoungBoy to focus on music rather than social media drama. One reportedly told him, "Forget the internet, just make the music you want to make." YoungBoy allegedly responded, "It's not that easy. They're not just watching, they're judging." Emotions ran high as he tried to navigate the storm, balancing his passion for music with the overwhelming scrutiny. The insider claims that family drama reached a climax when a heated argument allegedly broke out over whether to release a formal apology or statement. One relative reportedly said, "If we don't say something, he looks weak." Another allegedly replied, "We don't need to fuel the fire. Silence is better." The discussion reportedly lasted for hours, leaving some in tears and others pacing. Emotions ran high, and the insider describes it as a war zone of conflicting opinions. By the weekend, insiders say YoungBoy made a decision to retreat from social media temporarily. Some family members supported this, while others worried it could be perceived as hiding. The insider claims that the move sparked even more speculation online, with fans debating endlessly about what was happening behind the scenes. Insiders also revealed that during this retreat, YoungBoy focused on private recording sessions, creating music without worrying about bars, flow, or public perception. Sources say this allowed him to process emotions and cope with the stress of the leaks and criticism. However, the insider warns that the fallout from the Zero IQ freestyle and leaked conversations was far from over. As tensions simmered, a former collaborator reportedly reached out to YoungBoy, hinting at releasing commentary tracks about the freestyle. Insiders say this threat caused panic within the team, sparking another round of heated discussions about loyalty, trust, and damage control. Emotions ran high, with some team members in tears and others pacing, while YoungBoy allegedly muttered, "Why can't anything just be normal?" And just when it seemed the drama might finally settle, insiders hint that another unexpected development was already brewing. One that could shock fans, shake the rap industry, and leave everyone questioning what NBA YoungBoy's next move would be. According to insiders, this next twist could redefine his career. his reputation, and the dynamics of his relationships with family, collaborators, and fans. So after all the chaos, the leaks, the memes, the family drama, the shouting matches, and the private conversations that somehow ended up online, one thing is crystal clear: NBA YoungBoy's freestyle storm isn't over. Fans are shocked, rappers are talking, family members are divided, and the internet has officially taken over every aspect of the situation. What started as a simple freestyle video has turned into a full-blown saga filled with twists, tension, and emotional outbursts that no one could have predicted. The real question now is, what will YoungBoy do next? Will he retreat completely from the public eye, focus on private music sessions, and let the storm die down? Or will he confront the drama head-on, release a statement, or even drop a surprise track responding to all the criticism? Insiders say the pressure is mounting, emotions are still raw, and every move he makes could spark another viral moment. Fans are on edge, debating, theorizing, and creating even more memes, making this story almost impossible to escape online. And this is where you come in. What do you think about NBA YoungBoy's zero IQ freestyle controversy? Do you believe he's being unfairly criticized, or is the backlash justified? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, because your opinion matters. Make sure to hit like if you've been following this drama, subscribe so you don't miss any updates, and turn on notifications, because the next move from YoungBoy, whether it's a response, a new track, or another leak, could happen at any moment. The story isn't over, and you'll want to be here when it explodes again.